on, dog.
All right, welcome back. West Century Athletics, Week 16.
16.
We made it. We're here. Holidays are here. The holiday is here.
Happy holidays.
Oh, wow. That's beautiful.
That is nice, isn't it?
We made it through 15 weeks of the NFL season.
What do you mean, the holiday? Like, this is the only one that counts?
It's a little...
It is the big
Yeah,
I agree with that. It is.
We're getting into religious shit, which I didn't really want to get into.
I mean, we're 4 seconds in.
Well, we could talk about how Christmas is really not on the correct day, that it's the reason that the Catholics moved it to December 25th.
All right, welcome
to
in.
take over because it was a pagan holiday just before it.
All right.
All right.
Well, we could
Welcome
just
back
say
to the
it's
show.
the end of the
Technically,
NFL
Jesus was born in the
season.
summer.
Now we can no longer post the show on YouTube. Thank you. Google's definitely going to take this down.
No more Chick-fil-A. It's over. We're losing sponsors quickly.
I didn't say I don't love Christmas.
Well, it's a nice holiday, all right? Whatever. I mean, I'm partial to Thanksgiving and Christmas. Those are my two favorite holidays, so that's what I'm saying. And guest back, Katie Klaus
Yeah.
is in the house.
Thanks for having me back.
Third time. Prestigious. We're going to get into it, too, because you have a big role in this week. We are winning a lot lately, and there's only one thing that's holding us back, and it's the guest record. And it's all thanks to Smitty, but we'll get into that.
That is true. Even Takeout Takes is killing it.
I know. Killing it.
Especially when they get to double up in a week.
Sometimes they get to
Doing
double
great.
up. Sometimes.
So week 15 recap. COVID took hold.
COVID.
We're still watching games that are happening right now on a Tuesday night. Oh, there's a nice Budweiser commercial. But can this crew get any hotter, as I alluded to? I don't think so.
I don't think so.
All right, drop a couple more LBs and I'll get there.
All right. Kurt, Money, and Trip both go 4-1, have 4-1 weeks,
Woohoo!
and are celebrating with their usual drinks,
On
Bud Light,
fire.
and some sort of an IPA. So nice. No champagne this week. Those are only for 5-0 weeks.
That's right.
I technically lose, but I'm still a winner, and I'm wearing the jersey because it's brought me some good luck. So whatever. Still tight. Hasn't gotten any looser. It's okay.
It's basically like a waist trainer for you right now.
You know what's funny
It's
is
like shaping your curves.
something we're going to have to get into is that the fact that I'm not going to be here next week.
I'm getting anxiety already.
Should we get into that now? No, we'll get into that later. But one of the things, because I have a hernia, is like I'm going to have to wear a real tight shirt for a little while. This might be it. I might just wear this for the next month.
Absolutely.
You know? All right, whatever. So I technically lose, but I go 3-2. Takeout Takes on fire.
On fire.
John from Glory Days.
John had some balls.
Debatable.
Well, I mean, you know what I mean. I mean, in the betting standpoint.
Somebody's mouth.
Oh my God. No. Monster pick. Saints blanked the Bucks in Tampa. Amazing.
It was amazing.
Good for
glad
you.
That I picked that game, but
Good
I
for
did
you,
not
John.
expect it to go that way.
Also, I'm pretty sure John's religion doesn't allow him to bet, but you know,
We were talking about John. I thought we were talking about my pick.
4 styles and 12 sauces.
I did like
John.
that. That was a great pick. It was a ballsy pick, considering the Buccaneers were finally back home after, I think they went like 4 of the last 5 were on the road. And the Saints just continued to dominate. The Saints were like, fuck it, we don't even need our head coach. We got
They
this.
have his number, big time.
All right, we'll get into it. So Kurt Money lengthens his lead. He's now 21 games over 500.
You can't get better than that.
Nope.
This guy could have
You
fucking...
literally cannot get
I
better
could
than
be.
that. You could have won the Super Contest this year.
I could be 1,000 right now.
You could have paid off at least a little bit of your mortgage.
Yeah, that's like that's $1 million prize if you win the Super Contest.
Well, why didn't you tell me about it?
It costs a couple dollars to get in. Plus, you got to get sponsored to get in.
Well, now we got to get sponsored so I could shit the bed next year.
It's gonna suck next year, yeah, when you
It's gonna be.
No.
when you actually start gambling because it's legal in New York.
There's
and-
not a chance I will ever have a year like this again. So
well, savor it.
No,
You're doing
what
great.
do I always say? You regress to the mean. Everybody plays to the back of their baseball card. Maybe this is the back of your baseball card. Maybe 64, 65% is it.
damn,
Maybe you've been in the wrong profession your whole life.
it could be. I could be that guy.
Instead of counting cases of beer, you should have been putting bets in.
Listen, let's keep it going and
Still
let's see what
time.
happens.
You're young.
I'm
What are you?
young.
45,
I'm like
46?
25.
Oh, all right.
Dog years.
Trip and myself are jockeying for second place. I mean, we're both hovering around 55%. We don't want to say that I'm technically in second place, but you know, it's all right.
I want to know what the records are because he is trying to make a comeback and saying he's going to be in first by the end of the season.
I know, but he can't
it's-
make any ground
it's
because
over.
I keep on winning.
No, it's too late. Oh, I guess the playoffs.
It's not too
maybe.
late. I think we should have separate records for the playoffs, to be quite honest with you.
Of course you do.
You don't think we should have end of the season stats? I mean,
we can say that this is the end of the season, but it's still continuing on.
Handicap the game.
Have some confidence, guy.
What are you afraid of?
Seriously.
I just like the seasonal record to stay its own and the playoff record to be a new thing. But it's fine.
If that's what you need.
Yeah.
I'm just asking for another graphic. I'm just.
All right. Bottom line is, I think you're at like 64%. We're at 55%. Those are amazing numbers. So what
They
you
are
want,
great numbers.
you know. So Takeout Takes is now 2 games above 500. Whatever.
What's crazy is
making up the rules as I go along.
You would think, Takeout Takes has been doing well because the favorites have been doing well, like we keep talking about. So you call in the home team; they're usually a favorite. Mm-hmm. But John last week he took the Saints.
He went off.
He goes, I like the Bucks, but if they do win, they're not going to win by more than 3. So he knew it would be a tight game.
It was a lot of points. 11 points was a lot of points.
Yeah.
He thought about it.
It's good for Takeout Takes. Finally paying attention. Word's getting out.
And the guess record, which we haven't had a guess in a long time, but Katie, it's all up to you. You can go 3-2. We'll get the guess record over 500. Now all of our picks are over 500. So no pressure.
Why do I have to take everyone else's garbage with me? Why can't I have my own record?
It's pretty much just Smitty.
Yeah, he's pretty much torpedoed that
Just
record.
Smitty.
So a 1-4 performance.
My record is over 500.
You're right. It is.
And if you do go like 4-1, we're going to invite Smitty back just for the last week, just for picks.
He's going to have to write him in because he's not allowed on the show anymore. All right, moving on. Getting into Week 15 NFL recap. So the locals, the Jets and the Dolphins. Game
Great
near
game.
and dear to our hearts.
Yep.
Was it great? I don't know. Jets come out hot.
Yeah, scary.
Something they haven't done all year long. They
No,
haven't
second
played till
time.
the second half.
Second time they did
Yeah,
this year.
they did it once again, other time against the Dolphins.
Yep.
So they're up 17-10 at the half. It's the first time they've led at the half all year long. Thank you, Meth Head Mike, for that stat. That was his favorite stat of the day.
Yes.
Duke Johnson is the difference in this one, as we were saying on Sunday. That guy's played for every team in the NFL at this point, and now he's landed on the Dolphins, still alive.
The difference in the game was when Tua truck sticked
Stop.
Michael Carter.
Stop.
The second Michael Carter.
Stop.
He ran him over. He lowered his shoulder on a scramble, trucked him, and then the Dolphins got jacked up, and then they started rolling right from that play.
Jets were trash in the second half.
Jets were trash in the second.
It's like the opposite. They can play only one half of the game. This week it was the first half.
I mean, at least you got a half this week.
I mean, we usually get the second half, but it's never enough.
T's and P's to local kid, Elijah Riley, the kid
That's
from
right. Center each.
played for Newfield. Yeah, Centerfield, Newfield, Connecticut, that whole area. Played for Newfield, local kid on the roster. Has been playing a ton this season. He got carted off. Scary.
Yeah.
Everything we've read though says he should be fine.
Wow.
Jets dropped to 3-2 on the 3-11 on the season, but we got the Jaguars this weekend,
Oh my God.
and the Dolphins are back to 7-7, 6 games in a row.
500.
Yeah, 6 games in a row. Not really the 6 best games in the row, but they did it. They did what they're doing. What they're supposed to be
They
doing.
just
but
ran through a
That's why they
gauntlet.
play the
I'm
games.
just not really impressed. But
Okay.
I get it.
Kate, any thoughts on the Jets as a Jets fan? Anything? No.
Have you watched them in the last 3 weeks? Or did you
I have, but I did not watch them this Sunday
Oh
because
my God! This guy's doing jingle bells over here for the season.
I went snowboarding. I decided to not watch them and go snowboarding.
Good idea. You didn't miss
Safer.
anything.
Safer. I might go snowboarding this weekend. even though
I
I've never done
was
it
though
before.
I was shocked that you did not pick the Jets for once.
Yeah, and then I would have won if I picked the Jets. So what does
Yep.
that tell you? I don't know what to do with this team still.
I'm glad you didn't go 4-1, and that was your only loss.
Yeah.
I'm glad about that.
Not really, because I wouldn't be wearing this jersey right now, even though we don't know what the rules officially
You
are.
love that
I love the
jersey.
jersey wearing. What? Cowboys and Giants. Oof.
Jesus Christ! Way worse than the Jets game.
Yeah. This was
Way
an
worse.
unwatchable game. I think the Cowboys might have the best defense in the league right now.
They have a very, very good defense. Yes,
There's a lot of good defense in the league, but the Cowboys are up there.
They have a really good defense.
DeMarcus Lawrence,
Tons of turnovers.
Micah Parsons, Trayvon Diggs gets another one.
Another one.
Diggs Island.
I think they have. I think you're right about that. I think they have a very good defense.
Is Micah Parsons going to win Defensive Rookie of the Year and Defensive Player of the Year?
No chance.
You don't think so?
No.
It's close.
TJ Watt, Aaron Donald, they're having fucking great years. You're not beating those two guys out.
TJ Watt hasn't played a full game all season.
You were. Oh,
Yeah, he's still leading the league in sacks now.
He is 17 and a
yes.
half.
Jets are beasts.
You were right about. There's still something wrong in Dallas. I mean, they should have
Their
killed.
offense
They should have whomped
is
them.
weird right now.
It's really weird.
Yeah. It's their defense is making the difference. Mike
Defense
Glennon.
wins games.
That does. Mike Glennon, 3 interceptions. And then Fromm comes in. I feel like my pick of the weekend was the Glennon under on the yards, 195 yards. It was a killer. Nice bet.
He's pretty much done for his career, right?
Yeah. Seen about enough.
When did Fromm come in?
I think the second, late third quarter.
Late, right?
Yeah.
Oh, late in the third quarter?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Do you know how bad the Giants, like the terrible shape that they're in? So far this season, they have restructured the contracts of their kicker and punter. So they have flexibility to move guys on and off the roster. And they just restructured up 2 other guys this week, Kyle Rudolph being one, the other guy I'd never heard of, just to free up a little over $300,000. That's how tight they are to the cap. They're fucked.
I thought they had a lot of money for next year.
Maybe a ton of it comes off, but right now they've been struggling all year.
Oh, they're also raising it too next year by like $20 million or something like that.
It's crazy. You like the highest paid position in any team is your quarterback.
Yeah, the league is raising.
They got a rookie quarterback on his rookie deal.
Well, they had to restructure so they could give out that one soda to all the PSL holders.
Oh, I heard about that too. That's out of control. It has
crazy.
to have your name on the ticket,
Yeah,
right?
there's one soda.
Holy shit.
Fan Appreciation Day, you got a medium Pepsi. That's fucking.
You can't write that shit.
No,
you
it's-
cannot write that shit.
Who thought that was good?
The guys who have $1 billion in their pocket with a 3-11
crazy.
team. It's embarrassing.
the
I'm sorry. Way worse than the Jet game. The Jet game was actually very entertaining, I thought.
For a little while. So the Giants go to 4-10. They've got the Eagles on the schedule this weekend. The Cowboys are 10-4 with the football team, who are still playing right now. So we'll see where that goes. But Cowboys can lock up the division this weekend with a win against the football team. Going around the NFL, first game, Green Bay, Baltimore Ravens. Green Bay wins 31-30. Also, fuck this game.
That was a crazy game too. We were texting about this game.
Yeah.
Talk
was
about
the difference between my weekend.
Yeah.
Going
Talk about
4-1.
reloading my phone and thinking something was broke when the Ravens kept on getting points. I was like, what the hell is going on this game?
Yeah. Aaron Rodgers moves into the lead for the MVP of the year. 268 yards, 3 touchdowns. Huntley, serviceable without Lamar Jackson.
Yeah, not bad.
Did pretty well.
Not bad.
4 touchdowns, right? Threw for 2, ran for 2.
Threw for 2, ran for 2, and supposedly Jackson hasn't done that yet, which I was kind of surprised.
I am surprised.
Why? You think he's not that great anyway?
I don't think he's that great, and he's proven it this year big time.
Yeah, but 2-2, like you would think. Like
I would think that he would have ran
he's
2 and
he's
threw
had some
2.
really big games, so I would assume the same thing. That surprises me.
I was kind of surprised.
What surprised me is the 2-point conversion play call. What a fucking horrendous call that was.
God, 2 out of 3 weeks.
Big debate.
Roll right and
I don't understand it, though.
cut your field into a third,
Yeah.
and then shocking. You go into Andrews, who's been your clutch guy all year, all game.
Yeah, he was that whole game. Weren't they home? Wasn't Baltimore home?
Yeah.
I mean, the rule is go to overtime at home.
You have listen. I love the aggressiveness, and I've spoken about it many times. I love when coaches go for 2. I love when they go for the win, go for the jugular, especially if you have the momentum. But when you have probably one of the best kickers, if not the best kicker ever in the history of the game,
yes.
Bring that to overtime. You have the momentum. You're at home, like you said. Bring it to overtime. Let that guy kick a fucking 58-yarder.
It's a very
win
good
the game.
point. That's a very good point.
You have the best weapon in the league for
best
overtime.
kicker in the league. Yep. But he knows his job is safe. He's just trying to shake things up. He's having a bad time with Lamar.
I think if he had gone for 2 and got it 2 weeks ago, this week he goes to overtime. I think it was just I got to double down.
Try it again.
Yeah.
Try it again. Makes sense.
Packers go to 11-3 on the year. They clinch the division. It's over.
Did you see? There's one pass he threw on an in route to Adams over a linebacker in front of the guy covering him in front of the safety. It was the prettiest thing I've ever fucking seen.
He's great.
It took 2 steps and just not even like hummed it in there, threw as hard as he can. Just was just like flick of the wrist, got in there, and it was. I mean, an inch one way or the other, it's going for 6 by 4 different guys, and this fucking guy, as soon as he look it up on YouTube, look it up on Twitter, find it. It's fucking pretty, man. Shows you the difference in quarterbacks.
I wonder what the stats are. What touchdown interceptions for Rodgers and Brady? I know Brady only had like 5 after the Saints. So you think Rodgers jumps right in?
Yeah, I think he did become the leader. It's
Okay.
I think Rodgers like plus 150 and Brady's like plus 175 or something right now. And then Jonathan Taylor's starting to creep up there, which is scary. So the Packers got the Browns this weekend, and then the Ravens dropped to 8-6. AFC North still an absolute mess.
They got the Bengals.
They got the Bengals this weekend. Next game, Tennessee Titans and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Also, fuck this game also.
You didn't have the Titans, though.
I know, but I kind of have the Titans all year long.
Oh, yeah, you're still waiting on that one win.
You've been.
I was more upset about this game than any other game the games that I lost.
Because of the over-unders.
I mean, because I hate you and I hate the Steelers.
Merry Christmas.
And I've been
That's
I've been
amazing.
all over the Titans all year. I just hate the Steelers, even as a Jets fan. So The Steelers win despite 168 total yards
Yeah.
of offense.
It's bad.
Big Ben's a fucking corpse, bro.
Dude,
He's a corpse.
they're 7-6. They're gonna go 8-1. I'm telling you right now, they're going
Mike
8-1.
Tomlin is one of the best coaches in the NFL and has been for a very long time.
maker. That's a difference
Yeah.
maker.
Guy is-
Yeah.
He has dog shit right now, and he's winning with it.
I mean, listen, their defense is
Yeah,
nowhere's near dog shit.
The Steelers?
Yeah.
on fire. 4 turnovers in this game.
Absolutely.
Their
Always
D is
keeping
always
them in.
good.
They
Yeah,
still shouldn't have won.
their
Or
D is-
consistent.
They should not have won this game.
Their D is always
Had
good.
no business winning this game.
Until they score 31, then their D all of a sudden is not good for some reason.
Mike Tomlin against the spread. Mike Tomlin as an underdog. Like, I've been screaming it all year. I said I'm going to take the Steelers. You're like, I love pick. It makes
It was a great bet. It was a great bet. Tennessee is finding out that Tannehill might not be the guy.
Oh, that sounds
He's
very
having
familiar.
he's having a really, really bad
That's
year.
really not the problem, though. The problem is they're missing the running back. That's
yeah,
the
because
problem.
but
You know?
everybody kept saying that's okay. We'll be fine. Tannehill, look what Tannehill did once he left Miami. He left Gase. He's not that good.
They're
Now you're
also
see-
missing wide receivers.
Yeah, they're in trouble.
They're in big trouble.
Just need one more win.
I just get me that win,
And
please.
and Tannehill destroyed. This keeps happening to me, and like no one cares, but I really really care about it. Is that like, you know what's funny is like how we were saying how come there's only one of these first player to score things, and I'm
Yes,
so
yeah,
thankful
yeah.
that there is only one though,
Right.
because I would be in a lot of trouble. So the bet is who's the first player to score.
Oh, there's
in
only
every
one game a week?
Well,
On our thing,
in the
yeah.
thing
Oh,
that we
okay,
use,
okay.
it's like if
Gotcha.
you have FanDuel, it's every one.
Gotcha.
Right? I'm like 6 weeks in a row. I've picked I've had the bet in for the player that I wanted to bet, and I change it at the last minute. And this week it was Ryan Tannehill.
I can
Scores the-
confirm that because he comes in and he's like, I'm gonna take this guy in this game, but I want to take him so bad. And it's now 3 straight weeks that I've seen it, and he's screamed and cursed at the bar because the
And
guy
no one cares.
Make the bet before the 2 pints of Kratom. Then you'll get the bet
Ryan
right.
Tannehill's plus
Just go with
500.
your gut.
I know, but then when I do that, it's not gonna hit. So whatever.
Yeah, but his gut's
It's
all
like to
fucked up.
complain
Now he's got to
about.
get surgery on his gut. Like,
His gut is all fucked up right now. That's why he's not
That's
going
why you're
with it.
not going to be here next week.
yeah, he's got hernia surgery coming.
It's that and the Coquito that I've drank so much of already.
Oh, that's why you're like,
Probably gonna be in my bed for the next week.
at least it was good.
It was great. So the Titans are 9-5. I just need one more win.
God, they're still 9-5?
They got a short week,
Isn't
and
that crazy?
I feel like they've been losing for a month and a half already.
they got the 49ers this week on Thursday night, and then we got the Steelers who are at 7-6-1.
8-1, I'm telling you.
Big game, KC this weekend. That's going to
Big
be
game.
an
Great
embarrassment.
spread. Great spread. Keep it tuned.
Speaking of KC,
But they're a mess.
Who?
Casey.
Oh, yeah, we'll get into that. They are a mess.
I mean, only because of the COVID thing. Well, we're going to talk about KC right now. So you got the Chiefs and the Chargers last week, 34-28 Chiefs. We'll remove the COVID thing, but is there a hotter team than the Chiefs right now?
No, but I mean, is it just Kelsey and Hill?
I mean, I'd be good with those.
Is that all you really need? I
Kelsey's
guess.
unbelievable.
And Mahomes.
Kelsey is
He
unbelievable.
was nowhere to be. Well, Mahomes didn't have a great game. You know,
He had 410 yards and
Yeah,
3
his
touchdowns.
his first half wasn't great. Like,
No, but he did. He ended up having a really good game.
yeah, but same thing with last week. He only played a great half. Like when I say I'm talking about Mahomes, like everyone's like, oh, he's back. Watch the game. Something is wrong at some point in the game, and it clicks. And a big part of it all season was Kelsey. I know we've talked about it. Was something's wrong with this guy? You got to get him right, get him open, get him involved because he seemed like disinterested almost.
Yeah.
But that overtime catch, you knew he wasn't getting stopped. Once he caught that ball, you're like, fuck,
Yeah, no,
touchdown.
that was unbelievable.
Yeah.
That was a great catch. I thought it was a great game. We were talking before the show started, Chargers left a lot of points off the board.
They can't score in the red zone. They're like 0 for 4 in the red zone.
Okay, so if you can't do it, kick the field goal.
That's,
How many fourth downs did they go for? 4?
Four.
Yeah.
I believe
Four fourth downs?
yeah,
I mean,
the coach
And they
is
didn't
too
make
cute.
any?
they made one, I think, to go to their next fourth down that they missed out on.
He's trying to make that like his business card. He goes on 4th down.
Oh, he already
Burn.
has. He's a huge analytics guy, huge math guy, huge stats guy. He goes over him in his press conference and talks about him. Same thing with Frank Reich over in Indianapolis.
Right.
Like they know the numbers and there's a reason behind everything they're doing.
That's
So
great.
times-
But if you're in the first quarter and
But you know
it's
what?
7-0, go for the field goal.
Are you beating Patrick Mahomes with field goals? Are you beating Tom Brady with
No,
field goals? Are you
but
beating
The only one
beating these guys with field goals?
The only one I could see them going for it on 4th is when they got that kickoff return right in the beginning of the game. You want to start it off, get a touchdown, great. If you're inside the 5, did you just burp? That was amazing. Santa don't burp.
We'll edit that out. Maybe not.
You go for that right off the bat.
It's a take 5.
Don't blame it on the
A lot of
sponsors.
fizz.
Don't.
Fizz.
A lot of fizz. You guys are ruining my speech. No.
We got Al Pacino in Any Given Sunday over here on this having this monologue.
I just want the people to play.
And the inches we need are everywhere. And Katie's burping in the middle.
Next
of
thing,
it.
the flag's going to fall down in the middle of your thing.
Definitely. Stop tape. No, I'm just saying it was on their first drive. They were inside the 5. If they miss out on that one, KC's got to drive the field. But the other 3, I don't. I think they left a lot of points on the board, especially before the half. You need something to go into the locker room with.
Did you say that during the game, or is that hindsight?
100% during the game. Okay. As soon as I saw them going for it on 4th, especially an underdog at home.
Yeah, but as an underdog, I'm going for it. I'm saying,
but they were going for it on like 4th and 5.
Yeah,
it
wasn't inches. It wasn't 2 yards. Well into field goal range too. It wasn't like they were on the 45 or whatever it was.
And it was first quarter.
Take the points.
Yeah, no, that's stupid.
Take the points. Take the points. I'm old school.
Well, that was like the Eagles. That they were just about to do the same thing.
Yeah, they were going to go for 2 at a 10-9 game.
They're all getting cute. KC moves to 10-4. What's up, Alyssa? Steelers on Sunday, right?
Yes.
And then the Chargers are now 8-6. They've got a get-right game against the Houston Texans.
Still in good shape. They're in really good shape for the playoffs.
Next game, the Patriots and the Colts.
Let's skip this one.
Colts win this one 27-17. Great pick by Tripp.
Very good pick by Tripp.
Jonathan Taylor understood the assignment. 170 yards. Huge TD to put it away. And Belichick was stacking the line of scrimmage all night long, and he was still moving the ball.
Tons of attempts, too, right? Like rushing attempts. It was like 30, right?
What, 5 first?
Yeah.
Yeah, 5. 5 completions.
Something like that? 5 for some... 5 attempts, 5 completions. That's fucking bonkers.
It's great.
John Taylor, very, very good running back. That offensive line.
Yeah, dominant.
Holy Christ.
They jump out to 20-point lead. The Pats climb back, make it close in the end. Mac Jones.
They cut to a scene on the sideline, and Belichick's on his knees talking to the defense, and the defense all huddled around. And you're looking at these just absolute monsters, these multi-millionaires, and not a guy was blinking. They were just staring at Belichick, and you could tell he's getting him going. Yeah. He's making changes or whatever. And I was like, fuck, here it comes. And then all of a sudden, they're battling back. I'm like, motherfuckers, they're going to blow it.
I mean, they really
if it wasn't for the pick, they might have.
Right.
Yeah.
And then gave up the big run. Gave up the big run.
The big run. You can't even count that because they're selling out. And they're saying, we're either going to stop you for a loss.
Or let it go.
Or it's going to go because I'll lose by 1 or 101. It doesn't matter.
That was the game.
Right.
That was the game right there.
It's crazy.
So the Colts get their 5th win in 6 games. The Pats end the 7-game winning streak. What else? Mac Jones' stat line at the end was good. Struggled early, though.
Yeah, 30 points, fantasy.
Colts go to 8-6. They gain. They're right there on the heels of the Titans.
Colts are on fire.
Yeah.
Big game this week with the Cardinals. And then the Pats go to 9-5, and they've got a big division game with Buffalo this Sunday. Last game for us. The game last night. The Saints and the Tampa Bay Bucks. 9-0.
It was Sunday night.
Wasn't it last night?
Yeah, no, it was Sunday night.
What's today?
Today's like
Coquito.
Christmas. Today's Christmas Eve.
Oh shit! Merry Christmas. No Sean Payton in this one, but the Saints still get the best of Tom Brady. They just have his number. The defense gave him fits. They shut down the offense, shut him out. It's got to be a long time since that guy hasn't scored.
How? It was since
at home too.
Since 2006.
Yeah.
That's a crazy
I will
stat.
never understand a football team, honestly, that cannot get a field goal. They can't even get a field goal.
They're not as good
everybody
as
on your
they
team
were.
gets hurt.
True. They did get a lot of injuries.
Godwin,
Katie over here keeps saying that the Bucks are
Godwin's
not
out
good.
now. Torn ACL.
You keep saying the Bucks aren't good. They're not good. They're not that good. They're not good. That's like the 4th time I've heard you. I'm like,
I know.
Well,
I don't. I just because people are comparing them to last year and they're like thinking they're that good. They're not that good. They're not as good as last year.
last year they started off super slow, and then they changed the offense to Brady's offense and then took off.
Listen, your boy AB's coming back this week,
Yeah.
and he's going to set it on fire. It's going to be TB12 to AB Crazy Horse.
If the Bucks win,
If he makes it to the game, because he's going to have another lawsuit
Yeah,
or
well,
okay.
charge
Yeah.
against him.
all right. So let's say the Bucks win, they win out. This team you don't think is very good. Let's say the Bucks win out. Next year when we're doing the show, will you wear an Antonio Brown jersey on the show?
No, I don't have to unless I'm the loser.
I'm just saying. You know,
He's saying if the Bucks
I was
go,
adding another bet in there.
if,
Oh,
if
you're
the Bucks
adding
win out
another
because they're
bet.
not good and AB's coming back.
I
and
need to look at the.
So you're saying the Bucks win the Super Bowl?
That's what I'm saying. The Bucks win.
Oh,
the
you're
Super
saying
Bowl.
Oh,
Bucks
no, I'll
wins?
take that bet.
What are you going to do if they
Yeah,
don't
what are
win
you
the
gonna
Super
do?
Bowl?
Well, I think it's a long shot bet there. I mean, I'm just asking her to put her wardrobe behind her mouth. That's all.
Yeah, I don't
An
think they're gonna
Antonio
win
Brown
out.
jersey, your favorite player in the entire NFL. Sit there, and maybe it's even an Antonio Brown Steelers jersey.
oh, that'd be
No,
nice to see.
but that's when he was like a decent
All right,
Yeah.
so then we'll go Raiders.
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 Raiders when
Yeah.
he became a bitch.
Yeah, if you want to.
Listen,
Deal.
I think that guy got concussed, and ever since then he became a crazy person. That's what I think. I think
Whatever the
he
excuse
CTE.
is.
got, ooh, you really don't like him. I love it. I love it. I don't like him either right now. I can't stand the guy.
The other thing that Tom Brady did this week is absolutely shatter first week of fantasy football playoff hopes for him.
Yeah.
Yeah, that had
Just
a kill.
destroyed people's
I mean,
dreams.
that Lamar Jackson. There was a you know what? There was not a lot of good football this week. Points wise, money wise, that stuff. It wasn't really that great of a week. COVID took over.
So the Saints sweep the season series with the Bucks. Interesting.
What do you
4
do
in
next?
a row.
What do you do next year for the first Bucks Saints game? You go Bucks.
Got it right.
I'll put it right now. Yeah.
I'll put it in now.
So the
Holy
Saints
shit.
are 7-7. They got the Dolphins on Monday night, and then the Bucks dropped to 10-4. Luckily, they play the Panthers 2 more times before the season ends.
Oh Jesus.
Feel good about that. That's it for Week 15, except for
We're gonna
only
take a shot ski, right?
Yeah, with a shot ski.
All right, so let's come back.
A
for the
Coquito
shot
shot ski or a Sprewball whiskey?
Oh
shot
no,
ski?
Coquito. You
What?
you could do your screwball.
I'll do a burrito. Absolutely.
Yeah, since you didn't taste it.
A Coquito shot?
This guy can't even pronounce it.
What is it? Coquito?
Keep going.
Try again.
Corito.
I just mumbled through it so I wouldn't have to pronounce it.
Corito.
No, Coquito.
Coquito.
This is definitely a clip. All right, we're coming back. To my shot.
All right, money shots. I don't know what to do with my hands. No one watched the Houston versus Jaguars game this weekend. You, me, Americans, or the refs. A fan ran on the field during the goal line score, and no one blew the whistle because no one cared. Dan Campbell, Coach of the Year. He has a winning record the last 3 weeks. What did we learn from Monday Night Football doubleheader? That Vegas sucks, the Brownies suck, the Bears blow, and so does Kirk Cousins. Cam Newton, 0-3, and since yelling, he's back. Bruce Arians on AB last year. If he screws up one more time, he's done. Bruce Arians after losing 3 wide receivers to injuries and being shut out on Sunday night. Perfect timing, AB. You're our number 1 wide receiver this week. 12 teams this week had less than 300 total yards on offense. That is 4 higher than any other week this season with 2 games still left to play. Makes me believe that COVID is the best defense in the league. Money shots! What is that? Oh my God. I feel like I'm going to be allergic to that. Is there nuts in it? I'm allergic to nuts. What? Is that related to walnuts? Holy shit. Oh, I would have went with the peanut butter whiskey. I think that cut my eye. No. Oh.
All right, welcome back. Week 16, West Industry Athletics. We made it through 15 weeks. It's now the 16th week.
We're rocking around the Christmas tree.
Nice.
Yeah.
Perfect. We're going to start with the locals like we always do for the rest of the season. And then after that, we're never going to talk about the Jets or the Giants ever again.
Ever again, right?
Yeah, I feel like that's fair,
Okay.
right?
Because they're not going to be in the playoffs.
They're not
No.
going to be playoffs, even next year.
We're thinking about next year, too. No locals.
When you come back for next year,
Jets
Katie
are gonna
Klaus.
win week 17. This guy's gonna get a tattoo. He's gonna be like all back in on the Wilson train.
Could happen.
Maybe we'll learn to pick in the draft better, and we'll get 2 good people,
I feel like
and not in Zach Wilson.
I don't want to get into it, but I feel like they had a decent draft this year. They got some winners.
Maybe I'll get Ken O'Brien.
Listen, they're
Mark
better than
Sanchez.
they're better than the Giants.
All right,
Brownie
Depending
Mango.
on the day.
enough. Jacksonville and the Jets this weekend. Finally, a game that the Jets are favored in.
I can't even believe it.
Right? Favored by 2.5 in MetLife. It's a battle of first-round quarterbacks from this past year's draft. Who's
Why
going
is it
first?
not a pick?
What do you mean?
Why is it not a pick 'em?
Because the Jets are home. This is the true definition of the home teams given a couple of points.
My
You know,
God.
I don't know. All right, you went 4-1. You're up first.
All right. I hate this game. I think James Robinson is going to run all over them. My problem is, and it goes back to 4 weeks, is I can't split these two teams up. So I have to take Jets and points, which sucks because I like the Giants spread this week.
You're giving points.
I'm saying I have to give points on this game, which is ridiculous, just because I like the Giants this week because I can't split these two. I can't split.
You're
the locals
really
up.
weird about that, though. Like, you understand that you can do whatever you want.
But do you understand that if you split them up and you pick the wrong one, then you lose both games? So I might as well just stay on one side of the fence.
You could pick both of them and still lose both games.
Nah, it won't happen. Doesn't happen that way. It's not going
Yeah, 2 weeks ago, because I took them both 2 weeks ago and I lost
And
both
they both
games.
lost?
Yeah. It was 2 weeks ago.
I didn't split
Let's
them up.
look back at the data.
I think it's just
You went the other way. You had the.
I know.
You picked against them both.
I picked against them and it worked. I don't know. It's because I like one of them. I honestly do. I think James Robinson is going to run all over them and he's going to get 2 touchdowns. I'm just hoping the young guys from the Jets are still pumped up, being a favorite for the first time this year. I'm going to go Jets 2.5. Very disgruntled about it.
all right.
I know you're going with the Jets because you screwed up last week, so you might as well jump
Think
in.
you got me figured out?
Well, we all have to pick them.
All right, Trip. Who do you got? You also went 4-1.
Jets minus 2.5. My notes are
If we have a cover 4 on the Jets, I'm
Jets-
walking out of this place.
the Jets are 4-11 in their last 15 against the spread. Jacksonville's 0-5 against the spread in their last 5 games. Like, they're both fucking terrible. Somebody has to win. Somebody has to cover. I don't know. Jets minus 2.5.
Don't you think Trevor Lawrence has got to do something?
No, he stinks.
I mean, are we
Everybody
sure
stinks.
he
Win
should
this
have been
game.
the number 1 pick? Are we sure about
No.
that?
I guess not.
Right?
No.
He hasn't shown anything.
You know who should not have been the number 1 pick?
I know it shouldn't have been the number 2
Zach
pick, too.
Wilson.
I know it shouldn't have been the number 2.
The number 1 and number 2. No bueno.
So Jets. You want me to go first?
I don't care.
I'll go first.
She's just going to copy what you do anyway.
Are
so
we
it doesn't matter.
sure Wilson is showing some flashes a little bit, right? The past
Nope.
couple weeks?
You
Nope.
want to
No?
believe in him so badly.
He does. 'Cause
I think he might have had bigger moments than Trevor Lawrence, though. I watched a lot of Jaguars games at Island Cava. But,
they play those games there?
I mean, on the red zone when Trevor Lawrence is in the red zone, which is
Rare.
Never.
I don't know. It's a fucking toss-up. Give me the Jets. minus 2.5.
We're going to have a cover 4 on the Jets. It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
And they're favorites. Fuck.
I can't take the Jaguars. I mean, last week was the week, right? That was the week. They got rid of their coach.
Yeah.
You want to say anything about that? No?
How happy are you?
It's sad that a football team doesn't have their coach anymore.
Oh, come on.
How
Em.
sad?
I'm not one to say, I fucking told you back in August how terrible this guy was, how much of a piece of shit scumbag he was, how he destroys every franchise he touches. Okay, I'm so fucking happy he's out of a job. I'm happy his daughter is a miserable twat on Instagram complaining about her father being the most moral person in the world. Guess what? He's not. The guy's covered up countless crimes, one after another, at every single level. The shit he did, even at the pro level, if you just looked at this season, the stuff he did is horrible. He's fingering girls' butts in a bar. The guy's a terrible NFL. Get him out of here. Let's never talk about him again.
All right.
While I'm there,
This ain't the
happy
week.
15-year anniversary to Nick Saban. This date, 15 years ago,
So when he left,
I'm not
boys.
taking the Alabama job. I've told you people over and over and over again, I'm never, ever, ever coaching Alabama football. He left for Alabama football the very next day. Happy anniversary, Nick Saban.
You're a hater.
I'm a hater. Yeah, I hate awful college coaches
College
who come to
coaches
the
can't
NFL.
make the jump. It's just never going to
Screw
work.
it all up.
I hate
Fine, that's fine, but you didn't have to drag Nick Saban into it. You
He
could
didn't
have
have to
just
set
left
my
it at Urban
franchise
Meyer.
back 5 years.
Oh boy.
Shouldn't we all be mad that we have a cover 4 with the fucking Jets?
I didn't even get to
honestly.
talk yet.
You taking the Jets?
Yeah, something in the Jets. Because Trevor Lawrence is, I don't think he, like you said, they got rid of their coach. He doesn't have their coach. They're going to come to the Jets without their coach, with a new coach, with whoever, and they're going to beat them? I don't think so. But they're both awful. Like, I don't really have a lot to say about this game at all. But I do have a local fact, because I know we're going to talk about the Giants next.
Okay.
Just to
This
show
is what they call a
how,
segue in the biz.
just to show how
We're not good at that here. so
bad.
Thanks for bringing that.
You're welcome. Just to show how bad both of these teams are, both local teams. Since 2012, the Jets and Giants have combined for 16 losing seasons and only one playoff berth.
Nice.
Who was the playoff berth? Giants.
I think the Jets
Oh, really?
Hey!
Hey, they got something.
I need
with Mark Sanchez.
more. After that stat, I need more. What is it?
Coquitos.
Okay.
Canitos. Right?
All right. So what about? All right. So you'll go first on this next one, since you did a fantastic way of segueing into the Giants.
Wigwam.
Okay.
Giants are going down the turnpike to Philadelphia. They're 10-point dogs against the Eagles. Who do you got?
I'm gonna take the Giants plus 10.5. You know why? Because, and we know how I feel. I do like the Eagles because I like Devontae and all of that, but they're already bitching about their short week. The Eagles players are complaining that they have to play so soon after the game that's not even over right now.
Super short week.
And I think the spread at 10.5 is
It's a lot.
a lot.
It is a lot. I mean, you already know by the last team that I picked that I'm picking the Giants. I'm going with the Giants. I hate these two teams. Giants beat them last time, right? 13-7?
Yeah.
I mean, you're making the spread 10. That's a 17-point swing. Yeah, it is Fromm at the helm. The Giants also haven't thrown a touchdown to a wide receiver since week 5, which is outrageous. I don't understand.
That's
The Chiefs
actually
went to the
bad.
playoffs with never throwing a
That's very true. You're
touchdown
absolutely
to a wide
right.
receiver.
That's very true.
Yeah,
I do remember
But you
that
also need to have another skilled position
You
player.
do. Yes, you need a
Travis
tight
Kelce
end.
probably could be the best wide receiver in this league right now.
Yes.
I'm just combating facts.
No, you're absolutely right. I do remember that, and that was before Mahomes.
Yes,
but
it's Alex Smith.
I mean, I'm pretty much just taking the points here. They got it. Joe Judge has got to prove something. He's got to prove something. I don't know what the problem is with people like Shepard, though. Like, how is this guy always injured? What is he doing? What are they doing? Like, is Tony, is he going to play? They never have a full team, and it's just got to be super frustrating if you're a Giant fan. I almost want to take the Eagles now. Short week for the Eagles. I'm going Giants plus 10.
You know what it's like? What he's saying, though, is like the Yankees, strength and conditioning. Like, they're always hurt. It's the same thing.
100%.
It's like, what are you doing? To these
100%.
people, you know?
What is going on that you can't get these guys? Like, they stretch every day. You're going to pull a hammy? I mean, why are you pulling a hammy?
Have a little extra Gatorade before the game or something. you know?
It's absurd. It's absurd.
I'm going to make my pick, and then I know what this guy's going to do.
Cooper Cup,
but
TD.
whatever. You know, it's the Giants' offense is the problem. I don't think the defense has been that bad.
They're not that
They're
bad.
playing for Joe Judge.
What did you say? You said you're going Eagles?
It's a short week for the Eagles. I'm with you on that. They're already complaining about it, like Katie said.
Right.
I think it's just going to be a grind for both of these teams. I think it's going to be running game. That's what's going to make the difference in this game. It's too many points in that type of a game. Taking the Giants. I hate this.
I hate my first
I have
two
the
picks,
Jets.
too.
I just took the Jets and the Giants.
Jets and the Giants.
Who would have thought it?
This guy's definitely taking the Eagles.
Well,
All right,
he's
Chip, who
kind
you
of
got?
forced to be taking the Eagles right here.
No, I'm not. I should take the Eagles.
You should.
But I don't want to have the first show back, me in my underwear, when he's not here. And I had the Giants.
I'm actually hope that is the first.
You
I
don't
hope
want
you're
me
both
to-
in your underwear. So
You
I
don't
have
want me to
be
host
around
the
that.
show with you in your underwear? We would definitely need a guest because I am not sitting here by ourselves with you in your underwear.
It's kind of like a date at that point.
Pretty much, yeah.
I'm going to call it a rape.
He would be so high. Kurt would be so high, he would have no idea what's going on.
How
Are you
many
gonna
bottles
sit
of
in your-
what's that stuff called that you guys?
Canitos. Right?
Are you going to sit in your typical chair? Or are you going to move over to the yellow couch?
Depends how my week goes.
Okay.
Oh, no,
fair.
we can't sit on the yellow couch together. We have
Wait,
to have
so
a
you're
guest.
gonna leave my spot empty?
Well, no, we have to have a guest.
No, you should-
We'll put like a dog there. We'll have a dog just sit.
Luna
time.
could be the guest.
Just sit. It'll be a big dog.
Listen, all I know is that we have cover 4s on the local.
I know.
We are.
Never
This
had
is a
that
bad
before.
show.
Yeah, so Giants plus 10. I've had the Giants every week for the last 3 or 4 weeks now, and they won't cover. So eventually they're gonna cover, right? Kurt?
They're
They fucking
due.
Like
They're due.
it's a divisional game late in the season. I always take the points. Divisional games late in the season. Phillies 1-5 against the spread in the last 6 games versus the Giants. Giants are 12-6 against the spread in the last 18 games on the road. Danny Dimes plays better on the road. I don't know.
He's
Danny
done for the
Dimes,
season.
he ain't playing.
Very true.
It's baby from.
Well, the Giants. Oh, holy fuck.
He's done for
Whatever.
the season.
Just take the Eagles.
No, I'm taking the Giants. I had the Giants.
Have some coquito.
I've come.
You know what makes me nervous is that teams coming off a Monday night victory do really well on short rest this season.
You have any stats for
Yeah,
teams
but these
coming off
guys-
a Tuesday night game?
I was going to
No,
say, these
no.
guys are playing Tuesday night.
I know. But I'm thinking like, oh,
What's
short
that
rest.
mean?
Cover 4.
Oh my God! Those
Yeah.
even the graphics are gonna suck. It's gonna be all Giants, all Jets. This is bad.
You have any stats for a team that had to wait online for 4 hours at a City MD in New York City to get a test? Because they're going to need those stats soon.
Let's get a shot ski.
All right. That's it for the locals.
Wow.
Oh, man. Can't wait till next season. All right. Here we go. Flex picks. Peanut Boy. You're up first.
We both went 4-1. Why do I go first?
All right. Let's let Trip go first.
He's in first place.
Yes.
That's actually, that is the logic.
All right. I'll go first.
All right, so here's what I'm thinking about this week. I love.
You jumping in? You jumping in?
I just wanted to upset him. I'm going to take the Arizona Cardinals -1.5. Give me the Cardinals for a bounce back, get right game. Colts have been riding hot. They're going to come slowly crash back into earth. They had a huge win this week. I think they're going to see a little bit of a letdown. Cardinals need to win. They've looked like dog shit. Time to find out if the Cardinals are contenders or pretenders.
Very nice.
Cardinals -1.5.
Can I
Good.
jump in?
You always ask. You could absolutely.
No, you can't.
No, you can't. You're not
So I'm
allowed.
taking the Colts.
No! That is bullshit.
It's my number one pick.
I don't care. It's my pick too on my paper. That's not printed like you guys.
Here we go again.
This is like 6 picks in a row, you guys. Honestly.
Yeah.
Here's what I got.
It's
The Colts
adorable.
defense is just making shit happen. They
like
can stop
his-
the run. They contain the pass. They can cover anybody. Like I just said in the break, Kyler Murray slumping. His nickname's Mr. October. It's the tale of two different halves for them. You would think this was a bounce back game for the Cardinals after getting beat by the
Yeah.
Lions. It's not happening. I
At
think
the
they're
break,
on the ropes.
I agree with you. Everything you said, I was on agreement. But like I said, I had bet a ton of money on the Cardinals this season against them and lost. Now we figure out, are the Cardinals one of those teams that I'm going to say, go fuck yourself for the rest of the year and probably if they have it next year? I agree with you. I agree with all your statements.
Way to be honest.
I think that the difference is that the Cardinals can't stop the run, and you're going against the best running back in the league.
Taylor.
Fuck the 1.5. I'm taking the Cardinals money line.
Their
in this
defense
game.
isn't that bad. You're taking the
Cardinals?
You're taking Cardinals money
No,
line? No,
Colts
you're taking
money line.
Colts money line. This guy's
Oh,
had
you're going to give the 1 point?
this guy's had cojitos and he's
What was it?
Conitos. He's cohibas.
All right, more important.
Cuban cigar?
What do you got? What do you got on the game there, Katie?
Colts +1. I think they're rolling and Taylor is just really hot right now.
Yes.
So now continue on. Tell everybody why you're wrong.
Why
you're
am I wrong?
I don't know, because obviously the Cardinals are going to win and cover.
I don't think they have the bounce back game you're thinking of.
Okay.
And it's at the Colts.
Nope.
No,
It's in Arizona.
It's in Arizona. Does that change your pick?
No.
All right. Well, listen. Christmas
it's
is all about family.
Oh, I wrote it wrong.
I feel like we're a little bit of a family right now.
Don't do it. Don't do it. I
I'm
need
not
the
gonna-
game.
I know
need
you
the
need-
game.
I
Don't
know
do
you
it.
need the game,
Don't,
but I'm
you
sorry.
You son of a bitch.
Should I just stay out of it?
Yeah.
You want me to stay out
I
of
want
it?
you to stay out of it.
I want you to pick your pick. Don't be
I
like
have
that.
an extra game down in case I shouldn't pick it.
I have every game. I have a.
What do you think, Paula? Should I pick it?
Yeah.
All right. I'm going Arizona.
Son of a bitch.
Love it.
Yes.
Going Arizona.
You guys now have the same 3 picks.
Three
That's
picks.
okay.
How am I going to gain ground? This guy was like, yo, fuck it.
That's how you don't gain ground, my friend.
Yeah.
This is
That's how
you
he
keep a
also
lead.
preface like, yeah, the regular season, those are different set of picks.
Yeah,
than the postseason.
exactly right.
Listen, there's rules here. This is the way to do it. I'm not going to lose my lead if I just bet whatever Trip picks. No, I think
The guy that's supposed to pick first, and I helped him out by picking first.
you wouldn't have steered away from this one.
You're probably right.
Exactly. I like Arizona. I like the idea of a bounce back game. They're at home. I don't think their defense is that bad. I think it's one of the top in the leagues. Maybe not against the run, but I think their defense is very good. He has to find somebody to go to besides Hopkins because he's not there anymore. I don't
Larry
think
Fitzgerald.
AJ Green is the answer. The ghost of Larry
Yes,
Fitzgerald.
I'm dying for him. He's my favorite guy ever. My favorite wide
He's a
receiver
good
ever.
guy.
They got both their running backs back. Indianapolis is riding a little too high. They just had a big win, a really big win. Arizona, get right game at home, 1.5.
Remember we played flag football with Larry Fitzgerald?
Yes, that was amazing.
It was great.
We won a Super Bowl with him.
We did. All right, so
What?
Katie and I have got the Colts. I've got the money line.
For no reason. For no reason. Just money line.
Watch, they win by 1.
This is why you make bets in your car. This is why.
Yeah.
Don't bring that up.
Don't bring.
Anybody listening, don't inquire about that. All right. Pick 2. Now
All
you
right.
got to go.
I'll go first, and I think there was
And not you next.
no. There was enough foreshadowing on this one. The Steelers line is 9.5. I don't think I ever remember them being a 9.5 underdog. I don't like it as much as the Tennessee bet of last week, but I am going to take these points and roll with these points. I think they'll play up to the competition. I think they'll give Mahomes some problems. It's just all about Ben. I don't know if
You're
also,
taking your team?
I'm taking the Steelers. Only the second time this year. Yes.
This is it.
This is it.
This is the turning point
I
of the
wanted
season.
to do it last week,
For
but
you.
but I didn't do it.
You're not going to win a game the rest of the season because you took this bet.
I'm not doing the show. If we're both in our underwear, we can't do that show together.
I would be so happy for that.
It would be ridiculous.
So I don't
Can
have
I
to be
wear
here.
It would
a
be really
onesie?
funny.
Can I wear a onesie pajama set? instead of my underwear?
No.
Because I have one of those.
No. It's not 1908.
It has a trap door.
No, it wasn't.
No.
No?
It's underwear.
Okay.
Stuffed.
But that's kind of like underwear. 100% stuffed.
I
There's no
really
I'm saying- There's no I'm sitting here in this freezing cold studio with that it's stuffed.
It's warm in here.
It's so hot in here. My balls might leak out of my underwear.
All right. All right.
I'm
so
going
you
Steelers.
got the
Nobody's
Steelers.
jumping in on this game?
No.
No.
I was
Really?
going to.
Hate the Steelers.
I know you hate them personally, but this is betting.
No.
All right. I'll take the 9.5. It's a lot of points. Hate betting on the Steelers, but
All right, Katie,
What's up?
pick number 2. That was an amazing fucking response. Go ahead. Don't take the Packers.
That's my other pick, but I wasn't.
My God.
Pats.
All right.
Minus 2.5. Bills have people out because of COVID. Beasley's out. Sanders might not come back. Might still be out. I think this is the Pats bounce back game. I
Okay.
do. And it's at the Patriots.
Bounce back games are for the teams that are really good that had an off week.
They did have an. Are you. Stop.
He's very against the Patriots.
Yeah, don't care. Your
I think it's
comments
a
are
tough
not
game. I think it's
necessary.
a tough game to bet on.
I took that. The last time they played the Bills, they won.
I know. I'm just one of the only ones
They
I think that
embarrassed the Bills. They didn't just win.
No, I know, but I
At
think
the Bills.
I'm one of the only ones. The weather was weird. Bill Belichick called in something just like that.
They made a
Tampa Bay game.
mockery of the Bills.
Yeah, no, the Bills are probably not going to have that plastered all over the fucking locker room all week long. They're
Right.
probably going to forget about that game, right?
I'm worried about that team plastering things with no heart whatsoever. They're not a good team.
They're a good team. I don't think they're as good as we thought they were going to be.
The Bills.
Yeah, they're a good team.
The only thing that worries me is that they kind of found the run game last week a little bit.
Let's see if they do it again.
Yeah.
I mean, they should. That guy is not bad. Singletary is not a bad running back, and there's been worse in the league. And I'll say Duke Johnson. I mean, good Lord, the guy had 2 touchdowns. He was dying on Houston for years.
You know, Dolphins can't run the ball either.
All right, so you got the Pats.
Mm-hmm.
Minus 2.5.
I think the
Minus
Bildo
2.5.
is coming for the Pats.
That's a tough pick. That's a tough game to touch.
Touching it.
Touching it. I'm touching it.
Touch the butt.
Anybody jumping in on that?
No, not that game. Are you crazy?
All right.
I mean, since you guys are in sync, you probably like the Bills a little. I mean, the Patriots a little bit.
I'm shocked he's not jumping all
I
I,
know,
love
it's-
the Bills in that game, actually.
Ooh.
Yeah.
So why don't you go ahead, Ted?
No!
Oh, boy.
All right, who's next? How many does everybody have? This is off the
I have 2.
2.
2.
one.
You're up.
How do you have 2?
You don't have 2.
I have 1.
Oh, okay.
Definitely said 2.
He did. He absolutely
I
said
didn't
2.
say anything. I said you're up.
No, you definitely said 2.
Go back to the tape.
All right, so since we're obviously getting the show out early, correct?
We
Yeah.
have to
Because of the
get the
holiday.
show out early.
Tomorrow.
Oh, you're not betting on Thursday, are you?
Yeah.
Oh, my
I love
God.
it. It's what it's. I mean, you tell me no.
No, you put the pressure on it. It should be out tomorrow. I mean, Thursday. Sorry.
I need the Titans plus 3.5. It's my
All right,
favorite bet of the week.
now I'm getting it out. I'm going to get that win.
Oh, you're not going to San Francisco? Are you crazy? Titans need the game. I'm getting the hook with the over the 3. I'm getting the 3.5. Titans desperately need this game.
Titans a plus 3.5?
Plus
Yeah.
3.5
Okay.
at home.
That's not a bad bet.
Vrabel's gonna have those boys buzzing. I don't care who's hurt, who's playing. It doesn't matter. I love fucking Vrabel. That team takes on his personality, and I've been saying it all year. I don't think the 49ers are that good. Garoppolo's not a great quarterback. They've been shutting down their run game a little bit the last couple weeks, and Garoppolo's looked good. Not this week, man. Nope. Now it's time for the real Garoppolo to come out and play. Give me the hook. Give me the Titans plus 3.5.
I just don't know who they're going to use to score touchdowns. That's the only problem. I like the bet. I think it's a nice bet. I just don't know who the hell the Titans have. That's the problem I have.
Ryan Tannehill. All right.
Nobody's jumping on that crap.
No. I mean, it's a fucking Thursday night game, so I thought it was off the table, or else I would have taken the Titans.
You could take it if
No,
you
I'm not
want
taking
to.
it.
I mean, the show's going to be out Thursday morning. I love putting the pressure on.
Yeah.
We also have a Christmas party here tomorrow night, which I'm going to finish the rest of that bottle of Coquito.
Coquitos.
So I might put out the No Rhyme or Reason podcast as
You
ours.
drink a lot of that.
What are you, my sponsor?
How many T's is in that? Contitos.
Still can't say it.
Conitos.
All right, my second pick. The Dolphins going to the Saints.
Yes.
Saints are 3-point favorites at home. I love the Dolphins defense. Love them. I think the Dolphins defense is legit. I love the coach. I think they're playing well. They're playing well on all sides of the ball. They're coming off the win against the Jets. The Saints are coming off a fucking huge win against the Bucks. I think in those two games, the Saints are more likely for a letdown of a game. I'm taking the Dolphins to cover.
I might be in my underwear this week. I swear to God, because I mean, this was the one. When I was watching Miami versus Jets, and it was 24-24. I said, no matter who the Miami Dolphins are playing next week, I'm taking. In Miami's 6-game winning streak, the only team they beat that was over 500 was the Ravens. I have to take the Saints, getting their coach back, -3 in the Superdome.
Getting their coach back?
One of the best coaches that we've seen in our last 2 decades.
They just beat the fucking one of the best teams in the league without their coach.
He's the offensive play caller.
And over 500, they're 7-7.
Yeah, that's
the Saints
fine.
are 7-7.
No, what I'm saying with that is that the Dolphins really haven't beaten anybody. They beat the Jets twice. They beat the Giants. The Ravens is the only team that they beat.
I got news for you. The Saints are another nobody.
Listen, I have the under on the Saints, but I think this is a game at the Superdome. What do you got? You got Saints, or you're not going? You got Dolphins, I'm sure.
Oh no, I'm not touching this game.
You have the Saints. I think it's Saints.
All right.
Like I said,
I had the Saints. I'm not taking them now. Obviously, I'm not putting it on the record, but I love the Saints.
We're almost like Katie and Parlay.
Except I'm running far away from that now. There's no chance I'm going to another game with you. I can't do it.
You should do it. This would be a perfect 0-5 underwear week.
This is really nervous. I'm really nervous. I'm going to be honest. I am really nervous.
All right, so everybody's got 2 picks in. It's back to you.
But I'm 21 games over 500.
But hasn't made a dime yet.
Shut up. Don't tell anybody that.
Shut up.
You're due.
Put 1 week's worth of bets in.
I am in first
for you.
place. I'm in first place by a lot.
All right, what's your last pick?
That was my last pick.
Oh, shit.
Sorry, somebody else has to go.
My last pick was the Saints -3 because I do love that bet. It's a good bet.
Thank you.
I'm going to put it in on my card, but I'm not putting it on the show's card.
Oh, man.
So, which leads me to a game I don't love. I'm not very happy I'm taking, but I'm going to have to do it. Taking the Atlanta Falcons -4.
You said never Atlanta.
I understand
you
that.
said never Atlanta.
I know.
No.
You said that.
And just so you know.
You said it when I was on the show
Right,
last
and
time.
just so
I
you
think I've said
know,
it every week.
you said never Atlanta, and the last time you bet on them, you won.
Right.
So this is really ballsy.
No, it's ballsy because Atlanta is one of the worst teams in the league when they play anybody with a winning record of 500 or better record. They happen to beat the shit out of teams that suck. Mm-hmm. So here I am thinking, here we go again. Falcons in the toilet bowl. Falcons are home. They're -4 to the Lions, who just beat the Cardinals, coming off high.
Oh, and you're going against the Lions.
And I'm going against this has got me all fucked up. But you stole my pick in the Saints.
Just go with the Saints.
I can't do it. I can't. We're going to win the other bets we have together, obviously. Those are smart bets. We're first and second place. It only makes sense. So
You're not in second place.
I
I caught that too.
Yeah, I'm going to do it. I'm taking the Falcons -4.
It's going to be an interesting game to pay attention to.
I'm going to be the only person paying attention to that game.
Yeah. All right, so we got 1 game left. Katie, you got one.
You guys
one
have
more
the same
pick.
game. Just say it out loud.
No.
Both love Rodgers.
This is because I didn't know who else to pick. I'm going with A-Rod. Green Bay -7. Browns lost 3 out of the last 5 games, and their 2 wins were the Lions and Baltimore.
Sounds like
Those
barely
and
beat-
they were very close games.
Barely beat both of them.
Yes, they were very close games. So Aaron Rodgers -7.5.
I feel like you pick Green Bay all the time. You pick the Patriots all the time. You have your teams.
I like them.
Okay.
But I went with the Colts. And I never picked the Giants or the Jets.
It's true.
Baker is going to be very pissed off. Didn't play this week.
Baker
Very
sucks.
angry.
Baker sucks. It's a good bet. What's the spread?
-7. Touchdown.
7.5.
What do you got over there, Parlay?
He's got Green Bay. I saw his
Of
thing
course you
before.
have Green Bay.
See? He likes them too.
It's almost like you guys
And the
talked before
Patriots.
the show.
I'm not going
No, we
to do
actually
this
did
because the
not.
last time I fucked this up and I lost. It was the game I lost that I said I'm going to go against.
No, that's true. You can't.
Taking
Keep
the
your bet.
Packers. They're looking to lock up another number 1 seed in the NFC.
So you guys have 4 of the same picks.
The
again.
Browns are praying for a playoff berth, but just riddled with injuries. No idea what that team
They're not
is.
riddled with injuries. They're riddled with COVID.
Yeah, that's an injury.
Yeah, but they're all back now.
They're
They're
unhealthy.
going to be back.
I just think Aaron Rodgers is on a mission. He's got all his weapons.
But they're not blowing anybody out. That's why, 7.5 is a lot of,
But they're playing the Browns.
I understand that, but the Browns have been close in every game.
7.5 is a lot, but they should.
It's 7.
It's a 2-score game.
It's a 7. -7.
7.5.
Yeah.
No.
No, she's gonna argue.
Well, what's
a
funny
lot.
is like if you look at my thing, this is probably I was making these picks when the Coquito kicked in because it says Cleveland at Green Bay -6.6 points. And then my last note says I like the Packers by 10.
Yikes.
I love it.
On ESPN, it's 7.
We don't do ESPN.
All right, 7. I'm taking Green Bay -7.
You can't just take the half.
7.5. That's a
Whatever.
huge half a point.
Yes, it's a
Nah, it
huge
doesn't
half a
matter.
point, and it's 7.
They're gonna go for 2.
I can't believe you
I
guys
have the fucking graphic right here that you sent
know.
out.
I honestly can't believe that you guys have 4 out of the 5 same picks again. But it's okay. You got to read your picks. Do you remember? Did you
Takeout
memorize
takes.
them? You gotta
Can
read
I
your picks.
can I do picks next week and you guys just read them so he won't be here and then it won't be like
Yes,
this mess?
definitely.
Listen,
Yeah, it doesn't matter if he sends them in or you send them in. It's the same fucking picks. Who
since
cares?
Johnny Parlay just threw his papers, let me test my hosting abilities. All right, guys. So for week 16, I got the Giants, I got the Jets, Steelers, Saints, and Zona.
Nice.
Zona.
What do you got, Katie Cash?
Jets, Giants, Pats, Colts, Green Bay.
Tennessee +3.5. Arizona -1.5. New York Giants +10. Give me the Jets -2.5. I forgot. I have so many games circled here. And the Atlanta -4. Holy fuck.
I don't even need my papers. I'm so confident.
And I love the Baltimore Ravens +2.5. And the New Orleans Saints -3. So put those on my card too.
All right, I got the Jets, the Giants, the Colts, the Dolphins, and the Packers. No papers.
Good for you.
There's a
Good
2
for
or
you
3
on that
week
one.
right there. I heard it.
That's a good one.
All right.
I'm really nervous about this week.
Yeah, you should be.
It's going to be dangerous. I'm already nervous about the cover 4s.
You also should be nervous about having to be the host next week.
I already am. It's almost like I'm getting heart
well,
palpitations.
But how has it been determined that you're going to be the host? Like he can't.
Well, I don't
host?
know. We talked about it. He told me not to come with any notes and just ramble off as as silly as I could be.
That's it. That's the plan.
That the plan is
much, yeah.
the plan is to somehow call you at some point.
We're gonna go with,
get your picks.
Complete chaos. We thought that was the best plan.
We're pretty much going with complete
So
chaos.
16 weeks of orchestrating this whole thing, and you're just going to go with complete chaos.
Yeah, because one of us is going to be in our underwear.
Or both
And
of
you both
you.
have the same picks.
And if we're 5-0, I might not have any clothes on.
Then you're
You
hosting.
want to see the video views go way down? Wait till next week.
I'm definitely taking the batteries of these cameras home with me.
No, I will have No, I'm not allowed to have notes, but I will make a structure, and I will try and be as straight as possible and say West Industry Athletics and
right.
Coquitos.
Still not it.
Conitas.
Still not it.
You are
It's-
so crazy.
I'm way off.
Wait,
way off.
Cronita. Chronot.
I want to know more. Are you having a guest?
So we're thinking
Terrence
about getting
coming?
yeah, we're thinking about getting your friend, right?
Discussion. We'll see.
Just wait a second.
As long as
Wait,
it's not
that doesn't
South.
sound
We're trying to
good.
get someone to do body paint.
I'm
honestly.
giving you.
Oh, a body painter would
Yeah.
be great.
I'm giving you this baby that I created, and you're not even going to tell me what's happening.
Listen,
next
it's
week?
your fault
I'm
that
going to
you're
be
not
in
going to be
like
here.
a
What we really want to do is we want to prove to you that you need to be here. So it's going to be anarchy.
All right, yeah. Here's what's gonna happen. I'm gonna dress like the New Year's baby. So
Fire
I have a top
breathers.
hat, a sash, and a diaper.
You're going to bring in any circus animals.
No,
A
it's
goat?
too cold for them.
I don't
No,
know.
we
It's
tried.
too
They moved
cold.
south.
A baby goat. They're so cute.
No, they eat everything.
Too cold.
What
It's
we're
fucking
really
1,000 degrees in.
what we probably will end up doing is we're going to call you right at the beginning of the show and then just leave you on the phone the whole time.
All right.
With no clothes on.
Are you going to be like in your hospital bed or at home?
I hope he's high as a kite.
Definitely going to be that.
Yeah.
I'm going to be in like some sort of a nightgown.
You going to get good pain meds?
I don't take those. It's not my
Do
thing.
you take chocolates?
Yes.
So you're gonna be on like 11 chocolates.
I'm going to take that home.
Is your wife going to bother you while we're talking to you on the phone?
Probably. I mean, she
Yeah.
bothers me everywhere else in my apartment. You know? Can't even go to the bathroom by myself. I love you. All right, that's it. Week 16 picks are in. Takeout takes.
This is the toughest part for
Katie,
you.
how you feeling?
Going to Dallas.
I feel good about my picks.
Yeah, me too. Feel great about it.
Yeah, I mean, they're both the same, so
No.
you guys should feel
No,
pretty
they're
good
not
about your
They're not the
picks.
same. Going to Dallas. Could be interesting. Could be a disaster.
Have we called them?
I don't think so.
We did once, but you could be
I
right.
do believe we did.
Who knows? Could be interesting.
We're hoping for another John.
Big divisional game.
All right.
Takeout takes. We went to Wyoming and we were at a fast food joint and we were like, what does anybody do in Wyoming? And they were like, what are you doing in Wyoming? Just go home. They literally told us to go home.
The people that work there?
People that work
Live
at
there.
like McDonald's.
Wow.
Anything to do here?
It's embarrassing.
Yeah, go home.
Interesting. I feel like if you went to Dallas and it was for the Super Bowl, it's not the same experience that I had there.
I've been there other times for like conventions and shit like that. But every time I've been there, wasn't overly impressed. Austin, Texas?
Well,
Different
yeah, that's
time.
different.
Austin's supposed to be a lot of fun.
Music.
It's okay.
You
Lots of
it was okay.
Was it?
Man.
I just finished paying it off like a couple months ago.
Oh my God.
You see what had happened was
I feel like you just let it loose.
No,
Wait,
the
no.
thing, we went there for my bachelor party, one of my bachelor parties. And we went Friday night. We got there, we went out pretty hardcore. I woke up the next day feeling totally fine, right? This idiot gets like a fucking one of those IV buses
Oh, yeah.
to come up outside, right? And
rapid
I'm
recovery.
fine, totally fine. Like totally recovered, ready to go. I go outside. It's like a nurse that was pregnant and also looked like she had a hepatitis. Like,
What's an IV bus?
It gives
It's
you
like a
IV.
recharge thing.
Yeah. It like
Oh, to like get you out of the
fluids.
hangover.
gives
they
you
pump
fluids.
you up like full of saline.
so I'm fine the next day. Everybody else is a bag of trash. They all go in there feeling, they get it. They feel great. I was like, let's go. I go in there. They don't put the IV in my vein. They put it in my arm.
Nuh-uh.
And my arm, I wasn't paying attention. My arm just fills up with fluid
Are you serious?
from the IV. Misses the vein. It's just filling my arm, just all going into my arm. And then I was sick for the rest of the weekend after that. But I still managed to have a good time.
That sounds horrible.
That does. But your body can get rid of saline by itself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, not
Salt
right
water.
away.
I had a great time. I understand it was your bachelor party. I'm trying to do you a favor.
Yeah, I appreciate that.
They
I
didn't
also-
stop it right away when they saw your arm growing?
Oh, it took a little while. We were kind of talking loudly, and the nurse was very distracted.
Pregnant?
Yeah.
The nurse was very pregnant.
Which led to many, many jokes and disgusting comments from, the likes of the people on the bus. So
Right before that,
She
we
wasn't
went to
focused.
get donuts from this like nice donut place and crashed a car.
yeah, that was awesome. The rental car in
Crashed the
my
rental
name.
car.
You guys are reckless.
Yeah, it was a fun weekend.
I date raped myself that weekend. It was awesome.
Myself.
It was the Pacquiao. What was that fight?
Yeah, Mayweather Pacquiao.
Yeah,
right?
first one.
Yep.
It was that weekend.
Shit.
Good times.
Sounds like a good time. I wouldn't do the whole IV thing.
I didn't want to,
I'm just, well,
but I felt
nobody
like it was
forced you.
for me.
I would have got rid of the date rape stuff too.
No, you wouldn't have.
I would have. It would have been awesome.
All right, here we go.
Takeout takes.
Yes. All right, welcome back for Takeout Takes, sponsored
Takeout
by what's a
Danger
good...
Room. We haven't done Danger Room in a while.
No, they sponsor Money Shots.
Oh, that's true.
Takeout Takes, sponsored by Roma Pizza.
Or rolling IV trucks.
Katie, what's your favorite pizza in the Copiague-Lindenhurst area?
Albert's.
Rome was disgusting.
Sounds like she grew up in Copenhagen.
Albert's is the best. Anyone that I've brought there, even from out of the state, loves
Overrated.
Albert's. You know nothing. You don't even like these amazing shots we took today.
You know
What
nothing,
shots
Jon
were
Snow.
amazing that we took?
Everyone else
You
thinks
didn't
they
take
were
a peanut
good.
butter one. You gonna take one before the night's over? It's
But I've
Christmas.
had it before.
It's Christmas.
It's Christmas. Take another Coquito shot. It's
Why are you
Christmas.
wearing that fucking
Coquito.
wig right now?
Because I have presents to give out.
I want it.
I got stockings.
I have to drive far.
All right, here we go.
take
Takeout Takes.
Also, the hat doesn't look like a hat. By the way, it looks like one of those like Russian things on your head.
A babushka.
That's what I was
You
going
have a
for.
babushka.
It's supposed
Exactly
to
what
be
I
to the
was going
side a
for.
little bit.
Don't worry about it. I mean, somebody took my fucking Santa jacket. You know,
It's cold in
I had
here.
a whole thing going.
Wait, let me give out my stockings before you call people.
Can we do it afterwards so I can get this over with? Because I'm having
No, I
heart
kind of like
palpitations
the
right now.
pressure on you. You want to do it after? We'll do it after.
Let's do it after. All right, so
do
we're going.
one and then let's switch back
Yeah,
and forth.
let's see if we hit a gold mine. If we don't hit a gold
Picture
mine.
my tongue going back and forth.
All right, so
Shout out Ray Allen.
so the we've got the football team and we've got the Cowboys. Did the football team win tonight? I don't even know what's
No, they lost.
They lost.
They
All right.
lost.
So this line is minus 10.5 for the Cowboys right now. I feel it's probably gonna be a little bit higher after the football team lost. So we're going to Dallas. We may have gone there before, maybe not. I don't know. So we got 5 bars, which I picked out myself.
Sorry about that.
Christie's
That is
doesn't
strip
have
club.
the same area
Christie's.
code.
Let's do
strip club.
it.
All right, hold on.
Wow.
Christie's,
KV.
the Nodding Donkey, Stan's, High Fives, or Frankie's.
I think we've done
Christie's.
stands.
Christie's. All right. Weird thing about Christie's is it doesn't have the same area code as the other.
Oh, we know how you are
So,
about area codes.
Could also be in Queens. I'm not sure. 718? Is that that sound like a Dallas?
718 is New York. Oh, you're right. You're dead. This show's sloppy. Merry
All right, here we go.
Christmas.
Christie's.
Listen, if you get in a bind, just say Merry Christmas.
Cowboys got the Redskins this weekend. The Redskins are 10.5-point underdogs. You think they're going to win?
I'm sorry, what was that?
The Cowboys are playing the Redskins this weekend on Sunday Night Football. They're 10.5-point favorites. You think the Cowboys are going to win or the Redskins?
The Cowboys better win. Are you trying to reserve a table?
No, we do a podcast up in New York. We're trying to get the local flavor of who's going to win this game.
I mean, we're always going for the Cowboys in Dallas.
Do you guys gamble there at all? Because 10.5 is a lot of points to be favored by.
Do we get what here?
Do you gamble?
I mean, we can't gamble in the bar because it's Texas, but you can make bets with your friends. Go for it.
Are you winking right now at me with the can't gamble in the bar?
I mean, there's no sanctioned thing going on here, but hey, we're not the cops.
All right. So Cowboys by 10.5. You think they're going to beat the Redskins?
They better.
All right.
I'm gonna be mad if they don't.
How's the food over there? How's the wings?
It should be. Well, it's going to be a home game for Cowboys this weekend, right?
Yes.
So it might not be as busy as it usually is, but we always get a good crowd for the Cowboys games.
All right.
And then if they do win, which they better, then yeah, people probably gonna be popping out
Afterwards. All right. Well, listen, we appreciate you playing around with us. Next time we're down there, we'll come check you guys out.
No problem, man. We'll see you here.
All right. Bye.
Say hello to Christy.
I love his country accent.
Do you
Oh,
think
you like
they can
that?
open carry?
What'd you say?
Can they open carry in the bar? When he
Yeah,
said, like,
definitely,
he goes,
100%.
after they win, it's popping off in the air. I'm picturing just like fucking guys, bang, bang, like Yosemite Sam, just like shooting it off,
100%.
I just pictured him when he said we can't gamble. He's like,
Big
He
exaggeration.
said, we're not the cops.
It sounded crowded for a Tuesday night.
Yeah,
I'll tell you
right?
that.
Good for them.
Seriously. Christie's.
so what do we do here?
Well, you definitely call one. I'll either give out my stockings, but you definitely
give out
call
your
another one.
stockings.
Yeah, you want stockings? Who should I give out first? I'll give the guest hers first, right? It's simple.
This guy's such a sweetheart.
You don't have enough fucking people to buy for?
Listen, it's fucking Christmas.
He went to the dollar store.
Listen, dollar store my ass. This is for you
This
because
is
you're our
so.
most guested.
This is so cute. Wait, this is heavy.
Yeah, of course it's heavy.
Oh,
I wasn't sure if you were a red or a white gal. What do you got in there?
wait, why?
COVID test?
It's a marijuana test.
Johnny Parlay.
Wait, that's really funny.
This guy, I tried to get a beer that he doesn't
Ooh,
get.
and
It's all alcohol
wine.
related. Are you
Wine.
a red or a white girl? Be
I like
honest.
both.
Thanks, Kurt.
You like both?
Yeah.
Look at that. Take a red too, and don't judge your wines by screw tops.
It's easier.
It's
I love
easier.
it.
Triple
True.
IPA, love it.
That shit's 18.2.
I'm excited.
18.2. It's not a beer.
Not as much as the
Have you ever had it?
as much as the.
Coquitos? Cornitos? Corritos? Corritos?
Never had it.
No.
Oh, it's another 18.2.
Coquito.
Coquito!
You keep
It's
saying
free. I got you a 3-pack.
carnitos, and that's like steak taco.
I kept one.
Because that's something completely
No,
normal.
it's actually a 4-pack, but I kept one because I have to taste. And you got a marijuana.
What test did you get?
He's got a marijuana test.
We all do.
I thought it was going to be a swab, but you got to actually pee on it.
It's weird because I have to go to
And
the
you-
bathroom right now.
Hey, I could pee on you right now, and I'll tell you, I'm positive.
Give it to
I'll be
Jesse
honest right
tomorrow.
now.
Yes, I will.
When I thought about the whole gift idea, I mean, it's all alcohol related, obviously. But the first thing I saw was this thing for Tripp because the guy he should have like if he loses, I think next year comes in last. I think you got to get a Bud Light tattoo. I think it's the only way to fucking really be a loser. Also, because he picks fishy lines, his stocking is a mermaid. Okay, he's got a mermaid stocking. He's the only one with an actual present in it because it reminded me of him. Merry Christmas, everybody.
Wait,
Thank
that's
you.
really
Thank you.
cute.
It is.
Oh, wow.
The speaker.
He's a Bud Light guy, so he could listen
And a
to the show.
24-ounce can of Bud Light.
And a man can of Bud Light.
Wait a second. Is that platinum?
Check
Oh,
if
man,
you.
bro. You better slow down with that.
Oh, it is platinum.
Oh, is it really platinum?
Oh, it's a big deal.
they duped me. That was supposed. Oh, it is Bud Light platinum. That's right.
Oh, man, we're gonna
Check
try
if
one
you
out
have a
tonight.
marijuana test in there.
Yeah. And I don't need a test to tell you I do marijuana.
That's why I didn't buy mine. That's why I didn't buy myself one.
Very nice.
I love it. Thank
Very
you.
nice.
Merry
gesture.
Christmas,
So
everybody.
here's what we need to do. Everybody come in with the results next week.
Yes. I want to know if you're positive for marijuana.
JK, you could mail yours in.
I'll actually give this to my hernia surgeon. Be like, can you test me for this before I go in?
I got to get results for the show.
Results in 5 minutes. I could speed that up.
Seriously though, 18.2.
That's a lot of alcohol.
That's more alcohol than in this entire thing.
Yes.
Blood plan.
Have you ever had it?
No, I've never. I've had the
What's it
brewery.
say?
I've never
No, I
had
know.
that specific
That's
beer.
what I wanted to make sure you got something you know.
It says it's brewed for the night.
brewed for the night.
Do you know that?
No.
The official be a sponsor of the NFL? Bud Light Platinum.
You really love Bud Light.
Loves
Brewed
Bud Light.
for the night.
And he could listen to the
Amazing.
show on his new speakers.
Frankie Downtown, this is Hannah speaking. How may I help you?
Hey, Hannah, the Cowboys are playing the Redskins on Sunday night. The Cowboys are 10.5-point favorites. You think they're going to win?
Hello?
The Cowboys are 10.5-point favorites on Sunday night. You think they're going to win?
Are you asking me?
Yeah. Are you a Cowboys fan?
Not really, kinda.
Do you like football at all?
If it's on, I'll watch it, but
She's being honest.
What's your favorite sport? We do a podcast in New York. We're trying to get a pick for the Cowboys game.
favorite sport, basketball probably.
Basketball, who do you like?
The Mavs.
Mavericks?
I live in California, so the Lakers.
Oh, of course you do.
Oh,
That's an easy one.
LeBron.
What do you think? The Lakers are going to win tonight?
Are they playing tonight?
Yeah, it's a good question. I don't really know the answer to that. All right.
Tell us more about you.
Calling a restaurant and asking these questions.
No, I know. I got a lot of questions. We do but this weekend, you got the Cowboys or the Redskins? Who do you think's going to win?
I'll just say the Cowboys.
All right, Hannah. You're a good sport.
You are a good sport.
Let's go Lakers. I love LeBron sometimes when I don't hate him.
What is she doing in
I'm
Dallas?
not a huge fan, but I mean, you told me to name something, so I mean.
All right.
She apologized.
How are the wings over there at Frankie's? Is that where I called?
I've had them like once. They're pretty good.
How long has she been living in Dallas?
Hannah, how long have you been living there? Seriously. How long have you been living in Dallas?
Maybe she goes to school there.
I'm sorry?
How long have you been living in Dallas? Hannah, thanks so much. You've been great.
Like a year and a half.
Oh my God, she's a super space. I'm gonna give her a marijuana test.
Hannah, thanks for playing along with us. We'll next time we're in town, we're gonna stop by Frankie's for the wings and watch a Lakers game.
Sorry?
She was,
That was
super
bad.
spacey. Face.
I don't think it was bad. I think it was pretty good.
No, it was pretty good. It was just super spacey.
It hurt my head.
John, what are you doing right now?
How many times did they say like
What do you think John from Glory Days is doing at this moment?
selling somebody wings?
Or
I would love wings right now.
No, he doesn't do that at Glory Days. He said at Glory Days.
all right, we're definitely cutting that out. All right,
Why, you think John's listening?
that's it. We're done.
That's it?
Thank you for the gifts,
Oh, okay.
Katie
Thank
Klaus.
you.
What is he
You have
doing?
something you want to say?
I think we should go one more.
No,
Do one more. It's Christmas.
no. I gotta go to the bathroom.
We just cut it if we don't like it.
We're gonna do 37
Yes!
next week. 37.
We are gonna
Stands.
call. We're gonna call a bunch
Stands.
of people. The whole show might just be us calling.
I need
We're
a fifth
sticking
pick.
with the names.
Can you make my fifth pick?
Stands. You know what the thing about stands is that the
Stan.
last.
Christy Frank stands.
Yeah, good. It's gonna be a fun edit. Love it.
Gotta do it
Stands.
in one day.
The last 4 digits are 5555. I feel good about this.
Ooh. Let's play that for the Powerball.
There's a Yankee bar.
Oh
Stands.
no, that's not stands. Shit. That was high fives. I just wanted to get the 5555 in there.
Kurt, outside Yankee Stadium, there's a bar called Stands.
I've been there.
Yeah.
This guy stood in that bar one night for 12 straight hours and just screamed "Stand"
Shut up.
at the top of his lungs
Did he really?
for hours.
Did you go to the
got
game
stuck
too?
in a garbage pail there
Yeah,
one year.
and
Oh,
every
my
guy
God.
that walked in, he pretended like they were Stan.
What?
This guy's got a lot of stories.
Yeah,
to
one
tell.
time I got like vertically stuck in a garbage pail.
Yes,
I had to
yo.
cut the garbage pail off around me.
Holy
Opening day.
Jesus Christ.
That's interesting.
They're a little bit low today. I wonder why that is.
Who?
The calls, I feel. Oh. Now it's
Okay, that's
I should have did that before. What are you calling?
I gotta
Stans?
speak to Stan, please.
Stan's Blue Note.
is not available to take your
That
call.
was real.
Please leave a message after the tone. Press the pound key.
leave a message.
Yeah.
No, we tried that one time. It didn't
I
Well,
work.
left a
high
message
fives.
one time. They called me back all week long. and
you said
then
you
fuck
were
with
from
me
Boston.
when I wasn't in the right frame of mind. Like every work meeting I had.
What's the second one on there?
Stop, Katie.
No, we're not done.
The Nodding Donkey.
I like that one.
Yeah, let's go for it.
Last one, done.
Last
we gotta
one.
go to
college.
That's it. We already have 2 calls. This is the last one.
But you know what you're doing to me. Like before, you told me it has to be out by Thursday morning. You're just prolonging.
You're
how
not
long.
going to be here next
You
week.
guys leave this place, and it's easy for you. But for me, I have a
it's
lot of
easy.
work.
Don't
to
you
do.
understand? This shit's easy for me.
I have to edit all the. I edit all
So
the
you just
cuts.
sound like-
Don't say it's easy.
Yeah, Will
Please
Hunting over
hold while I
here.
try to
I gotta
connect
I've
you.
been doing it for 25 years. I just found out how to audit audio.
So loud.
Audit audio. You're drunk.
It's the Coquito.
It's the Coquitos.
That not gets down to Mike.
Hey, Mike, the Cowboys are playing the Redskins on Sunday night. They're 10.5-point favorites. You think they're going to win?
No.
Yes.
So you got the Redskins on Sunday night? You're not a Cowboys fan?
For 2.5 points, I do.
Oh, yes.
Nice.
This is what we've been looking for. Listen, we do a gambling podcast up in New York. We call local bars for the Sunday night game. We never get gamblers. Everybody's a homer. Everybody picks the home team all the time. So 10.5. It's a shit ton of points, right?
All righty, buddy.
All right, cool. Appreciate you, Mike.
was almost
Mike, have
there.
you ever had Coquito before?
Man.
Man,
You made a pick, though.
I felt so good about what I just said to him,
I did,
too.
too. You were
I know.
you
What
were
was
getting
that?
there. You didn't have the time.
Merry fucking Christmas,
Merry
Mike.
Christmas, you asshole.
The noodling donkey. Oh, the nodding donkey.
I
So
feel like my mic's not even on now.
I cut your mic off.
Yeah, he definitely
Middle of
unplugged
the
you.
last second.
Absolutely.
All right, that's it. Merry Christmas. Thank you, Katie, for coming.
Thanks
for
for
the
having
gifts.
me.
This guy's definitely
Merry
failing that
Christmas.
marijuana test.
First down, dogs.
Merry Christmas.
First down, dog.